Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with some cases for all you UAG fans out there. So we got the Monarch and the Monarch Pro for iPhone 15 Pro Max. So all of these are going to be quite drop protective, but not surprisingly, you're going to get more drop protection with the Pro version. So your regular Monarch is going to give you 20 feet of drop protection, and that's going to be bumped up for 25 feet if you go with the Pro version. Also, you're going to want to go Pro if you love MagSafe because that's the only one that has the built-in magnets. And then finally, you can add an additional $20 onto your Monarch or your Monarch Pro case and get one that comes with genuine Kevlar. So really interesting cases. In this review, we're going to be looking at these in greater detail on my iPhone 15 Pro Max in natural titanium. Let's get started. Looking first at the UAG Monarch case, this is a classic case from UAG. So you've got polycarbonate construction on here. It's quite rigid on the back, very little flex to it, but the sides are a rubber material which has more flex, so this is not difficult to get on and off your phone. This case is going to give you 20 feet of drop protection, and it's rated 2X military grade, meaning that it's rated to survive 52 4-foot drops as opposed to the 26 4-foot drops that are necessary for regular military drop test certification. So overall, really nice case here. You do not have any MagSafe magnets built into this case, unfortunately. So if you want MagSafe, you're going to have to go with the Pro version. But if MagSafe is not important to you, then this is definitely a case to consider. And overall, I think everything is really quite nice. I just wish it had an action button cover. Putting your phone in this case is quite easy. Start on the left-hand side and then go push on your right-hand corners. So once on, we've got a good fit here overall. You do have give over your button areas, and you do have some give over your port opening areas. This is the case with all of the UAG cases that I've looked at this year. But other than that, I think everything is good. And you've got lots of protective lip here for your screen. I don't have any kind of screen protector on here, so this is the maximum amount of lip you're going to see. But still, tons and tons of lip. Even if you had a screen protector on here, you'd still have lots and lots of lip. So looking at our port openings, you've got asymmetrical port openings for the asymmetrical port design of the phone, so that is all excellent. You shouldn't have an issue with most USB-C cables. Got plenty of space there. You've got a spot here for a wrist strap, both on the right and the left-hand side, so that's nice. Your corners are jutting out a bit in all four corners, giving you more protection here. And then going up the sides, you've got some nice ridges here for grip. This gives you a nice amount of grip in the hand. Your buttons here for up and down are quite responsive, although they are slip button designs, so that is not great in terms of getting dust or dirt in here. But other than that, everything's good there. And sadly, you do not have an action button cover. Unfortunately, you just have to kind of press in here to use your action button. Fortunately, it's a relatively big opening and it's not too deep, so at least for my fingers, I'm fine with it. But I still think it would work better if I had an action button cover, and so hopefully that's going to be an adjustment that UAG will make in future. So looking at the view from the top, tons of lip on here. So you got extra protection here in the corners. Everything looks good there. And then going over here to the side button is quite responsive, but again, same slip button design. You've got nice grips on here. This is a pleasantly grippy case in the hand, but it's not sticky. It doesn't have that kind of sticky rubber, so this is still going to slide easily in and out of pockets and handbags. And then looking at the back, you've got a really attractive mallard blue on here. So the UAG branding is very prominent, as it is on all of the UAG cases that I've seen. So it's kind of their iconic look. Either you love it or you hate it, and there's a lot of people out there that love it. So looking here in the corners, you've got alloy metal hardware on here. You have plenty of protection for your rear camera. And overall, I think everything just looks really nice here. This case is going to be compatible with wireless charging, but it's not going to work with MagSafe chargers because there are no MagSafe magnets in here. And again, you've got that 20 feet of drop protection and 2X military grade. So overall, I think that this is really quite a nice case on the phone. Removing this case from your phone is not difficult. Start up in your right-hand corner, push that off, go down to your bottom right-hand corner, push that off, and then pull out your phone. Moving on to the UAG Monarch case with Kevlar, this is going to be just the same as the Monarch case we just looked at, only it's got Kevlar back panel additions on it. So looking at it side by side with your standard Monarch case, you've got leather up here versus Kevlar down there. Other than that, you've got the same drop protection of 20 feet and the same mil-spec protection at 2x military grade. Putting your phone in the Monarch case with Kevlar is quite easy. Start on your left-hand side, then clip on your right-hand corners. Once on, we have a very slightly tighter fit than with the standard Monarch, but it's a tiny difference. You still do have some give in your port opening areas and over your buttons. You have the same excellent amount of lip on here, nice high lip. It's got the same construction overall. You get the same port openings here, plenty of space for USB-C cables, asymmetrical port openings, and then you also have spots here for a wrist strap on both sides. Nice grip on the sides, and nice volume buttons except for the fact that it's a slip button design, and then you have no action button cover, but still relatively shallow and usable. Nice amount of grip here on the sides. Looking at the back, this has a really cool look with these Kevlar inserts, and I like the little red accents here as well. But keep in mind you're paying $20 extra for this Kevlar, and it does not bump up the drop protection for this case. It's going to be just as protective as the regular Monarch, which is $20 cheaper. Got plenty of protection here for your rear camera. And again, although regular wireless charging is going to work fine, you do not have any MagSafe compatibility with this case. Removing this case is very easy. Start up in your right-hand corner, push off that corner, go down to your bottom right-hand corner, push off that corner, and then pull out your phone. Moving on to the Monarch Pro case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max here in this lovely silver color. This one is going to give you MagSafe charging, and it's going to give you 5 more feet of drop protection. So 25 feet of drop protection, the same 2x mil-spec protection and MagSafe, as opposed to 20 feet of drop protection and no MagSafe with your regular Monarch case. Other than that, lots of similarities here between the two. They're basically the same size with the same kind of construction on here. Polycarbonate, and the sides are going to be rubber, and then you've got little bits of leather here inset on the back. You do have a little bit of a different texture on the sides. You've got grooves here on the sides of your regular Monarch and a honeycomb pattern on your Monarch Pro. But other than that, really pretty much the same. Putting your phone in here, it's quite easy, just slide it in. Once on, we got basically the same fit. You've got quite a bit of give here over your buttons and your port openings, but other than that, you've got a good fit on here, and you've got lots of protective lip around the screen. Our port openings are asymmetrical for the asymmetrical port design of the phone, and you've got a spot here on either side for a wrist strap, and you should be able to fit most USB-C cables here without any trouble. And then going around to the sides, you have this honeycomb pattern here on the sides, giving you a pleasant amount of grip. Your volume up and down buttons are going to be slip button designs, but other than that, they are actually quite responsive and everything works well, but we don't have an action button cover, which is very, very disappointing. However, this is large enough and shallow enough that you can get your finger in there okay to operate the action button. At least I can with my size fingers. And then looking at the view from the top, everything looks fine. Plenty of lip to protect your screen. And then going over here to the side button. Side button is nice and responsive, although it does have that slip button design that can let in dust or dirt. You've got plenty of grip here on the sides. This is still going to slide easily in and out of pockets and handbags though. And then all 4 corners are going to be a little bit raised here, giving you extra drop protection in those critical corner areas. Looking at the back of the case, we got a combination of silver and black polycarbonate on here with alloy metal hardware and some very prominent UAG branding. And then there is also a little bit of leather running around here as well for an accent. So I think we have an interesting look and feel on here. I'm loving the fact that we've got skid pads here in the corners. Those are going to work together with the camera rim in order to keep the majority of the back of this case very slightly raised above a flat surface. That's going to help reduce everyday scratching and give you a wobble-free experience when your phone is placed on its back. So all that is good. So you should have plenty of protection here for your rear camera. Nice high camera rim on here. This case is also going to work fine with regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging because of course it's a MagSafe case, so no issues with Apple's MagSafe charger. Everything works well here. You got nice strong magnets on here. You're also going to be able to use this with other MagSafe accessories such as Apple's MagSafe wallet. Everything looks good there. And then of course you can use this with other MagSafe accessories such as MagSafe power banks. I like this one here from UAG. It's got a cute little kickstand here. Everything works well. Overall, really nice products here from UAG. Removing this case from your phone is quite easy. Start up in your top right-hand corner, push that off. Bottom right-hand corner, push that off, and then pull out your phone. The last of the Monarch family cases we're going to be looking at today is the Monarch Pro with Kevlar and MagSafe. So this one is going to be just the same as the Monarch Pro we just looked at, except that rather than leather going around your MagSafe ring on here, you've got genuine Kevlar. However, this is not going to give you any additional drop protection advantage or mil-spec certification advantage. So this one's going to have the same 25-foot drop protection and 2x mil-spec rating as your regular Monarch Pro case. So looking at these two side by side, again, you can have that Kevlar look or you can have black leather. You're going to pay $20 more for the privilege of having the Kevlar on here as opposed to the black leather. So it just depends upon what you're looking for. Although I will say I do kind of like these orange accents on here. I think they look cool. Putting the Monarch Pro with Kevlar on your phone is going to be the same as all the others. Start on your left-hand side and then clip on your right-hand corners. Not a difficult case to get on. In terms of fit, again, I do think that this Kevlar version is going to give you a very slightly tighter fit on the phone. It's not a big difference, and you do still have give over your buttons and port openings, but maybe not quite as much. But it's a very small difference, if any. So as far as lip is concerned, you got the same nice high lip around here, plenty of protection for your screen. And then going down here to the port openings, you got asymmetrical port openings for the asymmetrical port design of the phone, plenty of space for USB-C cables, and you got a spot for a wrist strap on either side, so all that is good. Then going up the sides, you have those same little honeycomb grips here. This gives you a pleasant amount of grip. It's not too terribly grippy, but it's just grippy enough, and it's still going to slide easily in and out of pockets and handbags. Your buttons here have a slit button design which can let in dirt or dust, but other than that they're quite responsive. And you have no covered action button. However, the action button itself should be reasonably easy to access as long as you don't have really huge fingers. So I can access it okay, but I still wish we had a covered action button. I'm hoping that UAG is going to update its cases. So going around the corners here, again, we do have extra protection on the corners of this case, just like on the other Monarchs we were looking at. And then, as you can see, we got lots of lip here protecting your screen. Going over here to the side button. So side button is quite responsive, and then we have lots of honeycomb pattern here for grip. And then looking at the back of the case, we've got this elemental green color on here. I think it does look quite attractive, particularly with the orange accents. And then you've got the small amount of Kevlar running around here. Again, I don't think the Kevlar is going to do much in terms of enhancing the protectiveness of this case. I think it's just there to look cool. Everything looks nice overall. Can't miss that UAG branding here, however, very, very prominent. And you do still have those nice skid pads here in the corners. That's going to give you a wobble-free experience when this is placed on its back, so that's excellent. Plenty of protection here for your rear camera. And of course, this is going to work fine with regular Qi wireless charging and with MagSafe charging because it's a MagSafe case. And I think our magnets are quite good. No issues there. You should be able to use this with a wide variety of MagSafe accessories. So all in all, I think we got some interesting cases here from UAG for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Your Monarch is going to be a solid case with 20 feet of drop protection and overall quite a nice look and feel. But personally, the fact that it lacks MagSafe is a deal killer for me. So I would always want to go with the Monarch Pro because you're going to get 5 more feet of drop protection for a total of 25 feet of drop protection, and it's MagSafe. I think the Kevlar versions of the Monarch are probably a waste of money because they cost $20 more and you're not going to get any additional drop protectiveness from the addition of the Kevlar. So I really do think it's just for looks. However, if Kevlar makes your heart beat faster, then maybe it's worthwhile to you. And as far as downsides, I think that the fit around the buttons and port openings could be a bit tighter. And of course, I wish that these had covered action buttons. But other than that, definitely cases to consider if you are a fan of UAG and you're looking for a protective case for your iPhone 15 Pro Max. Again, we've been looking at the UAG Monarch and Monarch Pro cases for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The UAG Monarch is going to be priced at $59.95, and it's going to come in the mallard blue shown in this review, as well as a black carbon fiber and a crimson version. And then if you want to upgrade to the Kevlar version of the Monarch, that one is going to cost you $79.95, and it's going to come in the black version shown in this review, as well as elemental green. If you want to go with the Pro versions, your standard Monarch Pro is going to be priced at $79.95, and it's going to come in the silver version shown in this review, as well as rust, carbon fiber, black, and mallard. And then finally, if you want to go with the Kevlar version of the Monarch Pro, this one's going to be the most expensive at $99.95, and it's going to come in the elemental green shown in this review, as well as silver and black. Many thanks to the kind folks at UAG for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions about these cases or anything else, please feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And do consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.